Guys, Rich again at the Collector Car Gallery in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I got a Bluebird day. Taking a look at this 1977 K5 Blazer. Gonna do a little quick test drive, all right? Got it out in the sunlight. Now we can kind of see if there's any like deviations in the color anywhere, anything like that. And this thing just looks killer. Yeah, no issues. Let's take it for a rip. Okay. All right, listen, guys. I gotta do this with one hand, okay? Because this is low budget film that we're doing here. Let's do one thing first, okay? 76 degrees, cold, max AC, fan blowing. Let's see what we got. Whoops. Let's see. Okay. Let this thing get going a little bit. And we'll check this AC. Make sure we got cold AC here. All right. Check that AC as soon as it gets rolling here. All right, guys. Yes. What you do not get with these videos that I do is the magic of film. No cut, stop, cut, and do it over again. Editing, mostly because I don't know how to do it. Okay. Speedo seems to be working. Oil pressure's up. Voltage up. Temp still showing cold, but just started it, got in it. Seems to be braking okay. Let's check this now. Oops. 66 degrees, 60 degrees inside there. 64, 63, 62, 61. Yeah, that's cold enough. Get this thing like an ice box. All right, guys, we're gonna get this thing up to speed. We're gonna let it run through the gears, and hopefully we have enough gas to get home. Okay. All right. The craze is, SUVs are a craze right now, right? And Broncos especially, okay? If you drive a Blazer and then drive a Bronco, I'm going to tell you right now, you'll never drive a Bronco again, okay? If there's a Bronco person listening to this video right now, I apologize. Don't comment that I'm an idiot, okay? But they're just a bigger car. It's, this is a bigger wheelbase, bigger everything, heavier frame, heavier everything on the K5, and it's a nicer riding car. Okay, in my opinion. I think it'd be fun to rip this top off, have that thing open air, and then protect my bald head from the sun, the roof above us. Seems to be shifted through the gears okay. Tracking pretty straight. Like I got like one hand on the wheel right now. Actually, no hands, because I'm holding the camera. That's nice, tight. Tight for an old car. I mean, this still is like, steering is loose on old cars, okay? So, I mean, this is still loose steering, but what we don't have is loose in the way of, what you don't want is, when the car is stationary, we don't want travel in the steering wheel before the wheels start turning. That's what we don't want. And this is not like that on this vehicle. All right, what we have is just nice, tight power steering on this car. It is all power steering. Now that being said, it's still an old car, and you don't want to just take your hands off the wheel flying down the highway, okay? Or else it's Jesus take the wheel, okay? I mean, it's on. All right, so Let's mash it a little bit here. I want to make note too, guys. This is a 350. So this ain't the what the 305, right? This is a 350 engine in this vehicle, and that's definitely the better option to have in this type of vehicle. Booking now like 60 miles per hour. Just hit a little bump. Seems to be pretty quiet, really. I think we might have the radio works, but I think there's like maybe an antenna issue because I'm not getting the channel that I would normally have gotten in this car. So stop this. Nobody's messing with us here. I don't think people at Amazon will mind what I'm doing. I buy enough from them. Man, reverse looks great. No clunking. Yeah, I mean, nice. Temp's coming up. Shifting through the gears okay. Here's what we're gonna do now, okay? I'm gonna hold gently on the wheel here, okay? But we're just gonna hit the brakes. Make sure we don't dive one direction or the other, right? Pretty nice, really, you know? Not bad. I won't do the big mash the brakes here in this one, but pretty pleased with this vehicle all the way around. Seems to be shifting through the gears really nicely. Turn signal's working on the inside. It's nice. I'd have to check and see if it's working on the outside. I like the sound of this thing, you know, it's not obnoxious, it's not too throaty, it doesn't sound like a, you know, super radical. I mean, this is a cruiser, okay? Like, don't be confused. This is like a, you know, trail cruiser, beach cruiser, you know, a lake cruiser. This is not like, you know, freaking, you know, grip it and rip it. You know, this isn't one of those, okay? This is a nice cruising car. And I'm not saying you couldn't make it that way, but the sound's nice, the ride's nice, the height is nice, everything is just, you know, it's chill on this thing. It's a nice beach cruising car. Coming up to a stoplight here. I'm gonna get this thing on a lift then after this, and I'm excited to see the underside. I mean, I've looked at it obviously, but really digging into it with a video. I really hope it's everything I anticipate it's gonna be. So, roll in here real quick. The AC is kicking now, boy. Woo! Turn here. Appreciate everybody bearing with me with this one-hander video stuff. All my assistants grew up and left the house, so I don't hear a bunch of stuff rattling around. I mean, I hear maybe something rattling around the dash over there, but if that bothers you, then this old car stuff might not be for you. Awesome. Get around my truck here. All right, guys. I won't bore you with getting in on the lift or nothing, but whew, that is kicking now, that AC. 55 degrees and going down 52. Whew, nice. All right, guys. Some dust on my car here. 1977 Chevy K5 Blazer. That was a little test drive there. So we'll get on the lift and we'll show everybody what they want to see. Sitting there idling, doing everything it's supposed to do. So far so good. I'll let you guys know. Thanks, Rich, Collector Car Gallery, Fort Wayne, Indiana.